Good day to all the members on this channel, Beyond Politics. And I want to thank you once again for being members on this channel. And I said I would make a video today about what was not said in the Oval Office when the US President Donald Trump and President Cyril Ramaphosa met. And this is extremely significant because the things that were said there firstly isolated a group of people to be targeted, which is just strategically disingenuous. So a group of people that will say, and many commentators in South Africa that will say their plight has been highlighted, etc. People strategically, this is bad news because they have a massive target on their backs right now. So strategically, diversity is the safest way to achieve objectives. The more diverse, the safer you are. As simple as that. The second thing that came out of that meeting was the need for crime-fighting equipment, surveillance equipment, etc., which removes more and more of our freedoms. Now, this is a huge concern for me. And this is why I want to highlight what was not said in that meeting. They said nothing in that meeting about, except Cyril Ramaphosa saying that we're a multi-party democracy to US President Donald Trump, which is a oxymoron because a multi-party system is not a democracy to begin with. They created a democracy, fooled people to believe that it was a democracy in our country, where we don't elect our leaders directly. We vote for a party. The party elects the people, and the party gets funded by the same people over and over and over to bring our destruction to this country. And this is needed so that world powers, especially the Anglo-American bloc, can keep on looting and pillaging our mineral resources and many other things that most people, South African citizens, are not aware of. And this is a huge problem. So they didn't discuss the fact that our constitution allows the political parties that took part in the elections and subsequently in 1994 to get funding from taxpayers. Yes, you, the taxpayer, actually pay these political parties to be in office. That is unprecedented. That wasn't explained to US President Donald Trump because he had to raise his own money to campaign, which is normal. In South Africa, no. The parties that are already there in government get taxpayers' funding. And this needs to stop for you to have a fair political system. So no, they did not discuss the political system. They did not discuss the fact that we do not vote for our leaders. That we vote for parties, that we can't hold the people in our system accountable because we cannot remove them. Parties decide who gets removed or not. They did not discuss the fact that the whip of every party decides how the people in that party must vote, or they get thrown out of the party. If you're an MP in the party, or a councillor in the party, or MPL in the party, if voting time comes in the provincial legislature, in a council meeting, or nationally in the Council of Provinces, or in the National Assembly, if you do not toe the party line, you get kicked out. How on earth is this a democratic system? This was not discussed with US President Donald Trump. These big ticket items that can turn this country around. In the US, you elect the people there directly, and you might say that they are still bought with big money and all the rest. Yes, but it is a freer system because you can remove them. Imagine hiding behind a party when you're a useless idiot being elected, that you are incompetent, that there's no way of testing you, that our system doesn't allow that you get proper training or anything or have a minimum requirement. None of those things matter. And this is why our country has crumbled. It was set up to crumble. The Constitution was written for us to crumble. And it's important that you remember and understand this. They didn't discuss in the Oval Office. The fact that drugs come unimpeded into South Africa. And now and then, the police will say that they've made a drug bust. They know where all the drugs are coming into the country. They know who is peddling the drugs. They know all the gang leaders. They know everyone involved in that system. And the drugs come from the Americas. The US government knows exactly how and where those drugs are delivered. The CIA is all over this country. They crawl all over this country. They have satellites in stationary orbit over our country, watching our every move. So don't think for 1 second that the US government is not allowing many of these things to happen to South Africa. So don't think for 1 moment that the US cares about our interest. No, they care about their interest. And they saw that their interests were under threat, and this is why they intervened in South Africa. And getting people from this country to go there, however many it might be, thousands of people have immigrated to the United States already. And getting those people is a huge asset to them, because the South African people that are fleeing whatever they might consider persecutions, safety concerns, whatever, they are going to be good workers. We have some of the best workers in the world. We also have some of the worst. But these people will be an asset to the United States. So they are looking after their own interest, not South Africa's interest. And the people in this country that don't feel or believe that they are South Africans, what are you doing in this country? If you feel trapped here, maybe if you become part of the solution in South Africa to try and change the governance system and vote accordingly, we might be able to change things. And those options are there in the elections. They are there. You must just find them. And you're not going to find them in any of the parties sitting in government right now. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to this channel if you have not yet. And for the members on this channel, this video was specifically for you. Spread this message. It is important that we talk about what was not spoken about. The gang violence all over the country, the organized crime, and the fact that our police knows. They know. The captain at every police station, they know all the criminals in the area. They are not rounded up. Nothing is done about it. And yes, US President Donald Trump might be concerned about many things. But by him highlighting one specific group of people, he has put a massive target on their backs. Think about that. Thanks so much for watching. Till the next video.